I'm back in the New York groove. What am I doing here? I'm about to go out and put together my sister Donna's easel. She's a painter. I make my living doing like maintenance type stuff. Anyway, back with 10-inch Celestion, Hughes and Kettner. It's one of my favorite amps thus far out of a lot of amps. Not because it's the best amp. Every amp is the best for you or for me. Everybody has their own things. This is really great too. This is the speaker. I could probably, I'm waiting for a 212 for this, from my last video I told you about. I don't know if I'm going to have the 6505. But anyway, let's just check out this for a second. This is 18 watts, 5 and 1 or something like that. I have them both in the full wattage. You know, this is 1, 5 and 20, 1, 5 and 18. I just want to get an idea of full gain, no pedals. This is an active EMG. I think it's an 80 or I think it's such that regular one. I have a Sustainiac pickup here in the front. This is a BC Rich, crafted in China. And it's you know, it's a neck through. Look at that. You know, it's a Pro X, good enough. You know, $400 guitar basically. Yeah, I don't have that one completely down, but boy, doesn't that sound great? I don't know if the microphone's picking it up, but yeah, this sounds great. It's got no fizzy wizzy, really. Check it out. I don't have this in drop D, but this amp, for what it is, to me, for the price, is one of the greatest amps ever built. It's only a 10-inch speaker. It's got such bass response. I mean, it's insane. Check it out. I'm in love with the Gigi boy. I want to know your name. I'm in love with the vicious attack. I want to know your name. I had to work on my licks, but I used to try to aspire to, but I love sound, and I'm really a songwriter, so don't judge me, bitches. So let's put this on standby, pull this out, put it in here. Ugh. And this is good too. The only issue I have, and it might be the speaker too, is just a little bit of fizz, but every time I plug this in at first, I'm like, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. But then after a while, I'm like, I need something to clean up, and I do think you gotta change. People have said this. I'm just parroting it. That you gotta change some tubes or something. But boy, this sounds good. But like I said, this has got some clarity. This is at full gain with the boost on when I was doing it. Mr. Hughes and Kettner 18 10-inch celestion. This thing is great. It's also got a really good clean channel. It's kind of hard to find that in a tiny amp that you can do metal, clean, rock, everything within a format that you can really put on top of a 412. It's an 18 watts, but it's plenty. I mean, they sold a ton of those heads. People like them. They're very these are very dial-inable. And I don't know what tubes are in here, maybe better tubes, but if not, this might even get better with a better set of tubes. Cheers. So yeah, it's just got a little bit too high in the fizz, and check it out. I'm gonna try to play the rat thing, and you listen for the fizz, and then I'm gonna put it back to this, just so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's gonna get picked up on this, but listen. Check me out. Now I'll move over here. This doesn't sound as metally, but it does. It almost needs, this almost maybe needs a little treble boost. I mean, it does sound as metally. I shouldn't say that, because we all know that, you know, I'm not going to get into it. But it doesn't have that, and I tried to get the out with Mr. Presence, and then bring the presence back, bring the treble, and when I want a certain higher tone, but I don't want that thing, and this doesn't do it. But I also am longing for a little bit more treble on this, if you know what I'm saying. So check it out. So this won't have the fizzle. This is at the full 18 watts. Trebles on 10, middles on almost 3 o'clock. Bass is full up. Gain is full up. Master's only at 2 because it's 18 watts. It's very loud. I can turn it up a little bit more. But that's how tight that is. Now this has a great clean channel too. Check it out. Got the gain all the way up, sorry. So get a little verb going in there. So this is just a great little thing. I traded it in once, got this. I'm sure Guitar Center hates me. but I love them. And I kept getting this back. And I thought when I got this, I would never have to go back to anything, but I've gone back to this again. I don't know if I'll let this go or not, because there's something, like I said, every time I turn this guy on, I just wish the fizz wasn't there. I wish it would tighten up a little bit more. I am going to try the 212 out with both of these guys next week. So, yeah. All right. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. I got to go put my sister's aluminum easel together because she's a painter. And when the 212 comes in, we'll be rocking. I tried this guy through a 412 sitting at Guitar Center. Colossus. Very Colossus. And I'm kind of like that. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I'm not saying I like the Gent. I don't. But I like whatever was before that. I don't know if it's heavy metal. I like the old Ministry. I don't know if what music is what music really anymore, and I don't really care. So, but I love that Rat. Obviously, that Rat, and that's such a great sound to me. That I love that, that raw popcorny thing, but it isn't harsh. So there's something great about it. All right, see you next week.